of Georgia. But recruiting Georgia, you got 9 commitments, I think, from the Peach State now. You signed 6 kids last year. I mean, how important is this game?
It's huge. Georgia's a great state for high school football. We had some high school coaches out here today from
Buford,
so had some guys out here. And anytime you can get a chance and be here in their backyard, and they can see you on the news each night and read about you in the newspaper, and then have a chance to, showcase your team in front of the state. It's a great opportunity. Now we just got to go play well. But it's big for Florida State as well. Florida State recruits Georgia pretty hard also, so it's big for both teams. It's a great opportunity.
How do you, in terms of priority, how big a priority is Georgia now compared to maybe it was 4 years ago when you first got here?
I think it's always been big. We've really tried to put an added emphasis on it, and Georgia's a growing state, and the thing with this state is there's a lot of people that have moved into this state that maybe didn't necessarily grow up Georgia Bulldog fans. So you can get in on a lot of guys here that have ties to South Carolina, have ties to different areas that didn't necessarily grow up here. So we really try to put an added emphasis on it. We've got half our coaching staff that recruits over here, and we really try and hit it hard, and the whole country recruits this state, so it's not like we've uncovered some little secret. I mean, we're battling everybody in the country. You come to this state, and when you're out recruiting during the week, you're going to see anybody from Air Force to Southern Cal to the Texas schools to the Northeast schools. They're all here, and college coaches, they know where players are, and there's certainly players in this state.
You all had a lot of Atlanta rank. We're sort of Atlanta rank together. Like Miami's. People say Miami's a great high school football town. Tampa, and some of
it's up there with any of them. There's a lot of great areas for high school football, and this is certainly as good as any of them. That's for sure.
You all had a lot of teams or players express interest in coming out here to these bowl practices.
Yeah, we've talked to a lot of them. It's a dead period right now in college recruiting, so you can't talk to these kids when they're here and whatnot. But we've been in contact with a lot of high school coaches, and there was a lot. I know when we were out during December out recruiting, there was a really good reception from the high school coaches about us being here at the Chick-fil-A Bowl and wanting to have a chance to see us up close and personal. So the feedback's been good, and hopefully we'll continue to have a good week.
How tough is it to out recruit or beat out Georgia? It's like top 15,
it's tough.
20 kids in the state.
Oh, it's tough. It's a strong. They got a heck of a program. Yep. Coach Rick obviously does a great job over there. They got tradition, and all the things. But that's whether you're recruiting against Georgia over here or Alabama, Auburn. I mean, they're all in this state, Florida, you name it. So when you come over here and recruit, you better strap it on and get ready for a battle, because that's what it's going to be.
How about special teams? What do you see on film about Florida State special teams?
Speed. Obviously they can run. Greg Reed and LaMarcus Joyner are 2 quality returners for them. I know Reed, their punt returner, led the nation in 2009 in punt returns. Led the nation this year. He's done a lot of good things this year. I know he's run one back against Samford earlier in the year, a punt for a touchdown. So there's a lot of explosive, big play potential on special teams for them. Reed's a dangerous guy. He's fast. He's shifty. He's hard to get down on the ground. You see a lot of people missing tackles. We were watching the video of their Miami game the other day, and he made Miami look silly. Kick returns, punt returns, you name it. Miami's got good players. So we got a challenge. We got to play, try and play our best game of the year on special teams, because Florida State obviously is a real challenge.
I think Spencer was 1 for 3 on field goals in the championship game. Looking for him to do a little better.
Time
around.
He's looking forward to bouncing back. He really punted the ball well that night. I think he had a 47-yard average, something like that. But he'll be the first to tell you, field goals weren't quite what he wanted, but he'll be better. Don't worry about Spencer. If I don't spend any time worrying about him being ready to play. He's worked hard at it. He wants to go out with a bang, and he's practiced well these bowl practices, and confident that he's going to play even better.
Do you guys have an heir apparent, a kicker, or do you open it up in the spring?
No, we'll open it up. Adam Yates, Joey Scribner-Howard, and Jay Wooten. Those 3 guys will be our top 3 guys right now. Obviously, you always have some walk-ons that may enter into the fray and that you don't know about, or may step up. And we got some other guys in the program that hopefully they have a good off season and show up in spring practice. But right now, it would be between those 3 guys. Right now.
You had 3 different kick returners in the championship game. Y'all opened that up a little bit, or is it still
a little bit? Sneed got in there on the last one. I think he's an older guy that does everything right, and I know Coach Spurrier wanted to reward him a little bit, and he was excited about doing it. So we got him back there. DJ brings a little something to the table. The problem with that a little bit is when we're returning a kickoff, it's the defense has just come off the field. So a lot of times DJ's been out there for maybe 10 plays, and then they've scored, so then he's gassed, and it's hard for him to turn around and return a kick. So he got out there for one, and would like to have gotten him back out there for some more. Sherm did some things, and DJ did some things, and Gilmore's a guy that's always in the mix as well. So we'll get a guy back there. It starts with them, but we got to block better as well, and up front to give those guys a chance, and obviously it's all 11, but those guys up front and the other 10 guys, they got to do their part too, or the returners not going to look very good no matter who's back there.
So you go in there with the mindset that it could be DJ or Bryce back there?
Yeah, it could be. Sherm will probably go back there and take the first one. DJ could easily go back there. Hopefully there only is one, but if there's more than that, then certainly we'll kind of play it by ear and see how the game's going and get the best guy in there. We got some weapons, but we've really spent a lot of time trying to block better, make sure the other 10 guys understand where the return's going, who's supposed to be doing what kind of angle, really just go back and really reteaching, try to be simple in what we're doing and reteaching what we did in August and make sure everybody's got a good understanding about what the other 10 guys are doing, and hopefully it'll look better on Friday night. They've got a bunch of touchbacks. That's the thing. We may not get a chance to return a kickoff. Their kicker can boom it, and there's not many returnable balls on video because he's hit so many touchbacks this year.
I look at teams got a lot of energy. First practice here.
Yeah.
Even saw them last night too at the dinner. Looked like they were.
I think they're excited. They're excited about this matchup. They're really excited about the opponent. They're excited about this bowl game. A lot to be excited about. And they had a good break over Christmas. We've had good practices. They know what's out there. They're excited about trying to get our 10th win and possibly going down as one of the best teams in South Carolina history, record-wise. And that's a goal for these guys. And looking forward to watching them play Friday night.